dust storm we didn't know was coming. You know, still, you know, and it just rolled. Dad said it's always about half done what we wanted to do. You know, I didn't do very much, but I picked up a lot of that milo. Take a knife, cut it off, you know, it gets about that high, and throw it in piles, and then they come and get it. And he got to hurrying a little more and more, and he said, we better go home. And it was about 20 miles to go. Old dirt road, you know, curved and all. I was just a kid. The first thing he done is put a bayonet, or whatever you call my eye, where my eyes could see, and where the dust wouldn't get in your mouth and all. It just, and we finally got over that bridge there and coming that way, and boy, Dad said somebody didn't shut the windmill off. And there's big old sparks, electricity flying off them fans. It's making so fast, wind is blowing. And we could hear that thing, that car or pickup or whatever it was a Model T. It started messing out. That electricity is going to stop it. He said, boy, get that thing on there and get right a hold of my shirt tail. It's dark. It hit us. Oh, it's choked you to death. And we'll head right for that fan. You couldn't see that fan, but you could hear it. That's the only way it saved us, instead of getting out of there. Because Dad said, I can hear that windmill. We'll go right straight through that field, and we'll hit that fan. And sure enough, he knew what he was doing. And he said, boy, that thing is, I mean, it's going to come off there. Look at that fire. I mean, fire going off them things. I'll never forget that. And boy, oh boy, we got up there. Well, Dad told him should have shut them windmill off to one of the boys. I think it was Francis. And he calmed down, and boy was choking and whatever, and Mom laid us across the bed, 4 of us, and put water on that sheet to keep us from choking to death. It's terrible. We had a good house too. And my gracious, next morning it was down, you know, blowed all night, I mean hard. And that windmill just very was turned a little bit. And Almer's name was still out there when I went to stop out there. But anyway, well, I'll never forget that. My gracious, there was a bunch of us kids, you know. And we slept sideways, there's 4 of us, I know, I remember that. And she'd get up and pour water on that, you know, where we could breathe, Joe. Yeah. And next day, well, Dad took off by himself to pick that Milo, and we got in that old Model T, and it started by Joe, and that wind and thistles had piled up on that fence what holds the cows in, you know, the milk. And we got it stuck on there. The horses couldn't pull it off of that. Boy, he gave us ACE. Come home. Oh, Lord God.